that B side. RGL Meister even.
What's the Viper doing?
Pillar onto Vanity, so instantly what looks so good.
He's literally not
into MIBR's advantage.
anywhere.
Angels almost got that kill out from Oxy
Thank
onto
you.
Mazine. At least the players are low for MIBR.
Yep,
He's so far away.
Just blast on the B.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Enough time to look for the flank. He calls it correctly.
Important 1v1 right here, and it's won by
Got snack shot.
Difficult now for Oxy.
Dude, I thought Viper was actually going to be so late that he wouldn't even get to play, but
that too. And look how passively we're
should be okay now.
RGL's all the way back towards spawn. So there's the grab well for the first one, and FRZ could just wait it out. He has a ghost, so there's no more delay available after the Nova
anyone ever had
coming out
these?
from RGL. And there's that stick on the spike, the 3-2-1 for the double swing, and
Chick
RGL gets that pick.
All right, so we'll keep track
That
of
runs
this.
on Mazine right there.
For MIBR, they grab a pistol for themselves. See where they go for second buy, if they try to just go for the same strat again, or they give a little help over to that side where FRZ was lurking. Looks like they will go towards A. Just get that default Viper wall up so they can get into sight. Interested to see how they use the Astra smokes. We will get a little bit more of a lurk here from RGL. An X stack here from CLOUD9. Should be able to do some damage to MIBR. A Vandal. If that Vandal gets picked up, CLOUD9 can definitely...
Yeah, it was 5v3. That's pretty unfortunate.
And that's in the hands of Mazine, but right now he's using util to allow JZZ to satchel up towards the E ramp. With a boombot to clear vents and a dot to look towards the right, knowing that it's clear a counter flash. Wow. C9's
They're all here, by the way.
In that one. Tarik now sees the over-aggression out from the top of the heaven side as FRZ still manages to get a pick here with a snake bite right within the A site. Now inside the vents, 3 players to greet Jake. And that's not going to allow for you to get too much out of the gamble stack that you had from C9 towards this A site.
Very confident movement here from MIBR. C1, they're going to make their way into B. And I feel like we're going to see that quite a bit more. Just that rush up to A, whether it's a waterfall into A site or towards B. C9, albeit a save round. I don't think they're going to be giving
I got C9 winning
in that heaven position much with how quick and how much of a death ball MIBR sends on these strategies. This one going to fizzle out here in the way of MIBR as C9 may not get in for the defuse.
Am I staying for bleed? I don't think so. I'm gonna watch on my phone on my hotel probably.
Ulted within the next round. They kind of did a Bogdan's Law, a mini Bogdan's Law to give that Vandal.
I'm not gonna watch party it, but I might watch it on my own.
It gives an opportunity for MIBR to work towards an orb and even utilize
Seekers
Seekers on their bonus round.
All right, keeping an eye on Whippy for a
moment, seeing
how they set up this Killjoy for now.
Oh shit.
Interesting, it's just going to be towards B. A lot of times Killjoy, in the early days, we saw that setup with the bot towards vent, a turret towards A, a lot of long-range detection. It seems like they forgo that now and expect a B hit here. Most
always hungry.
We are at A looking for this slow lurk hit again. And it's even changed, right? Mazine is now the one off hanging out with that Vandal.
All right, bonus here.
Team together. That was RGL Meister last round. Good detection. And I was wrong. C9 do want to play this ramp. They expect MIBR, and they are ready to fully connect with it. So right into sight MIBR goes once they detect somebody up top on heaven.
Let's see the retake.
Right now for a plant. Gamble plant out in the open, nobody running outside of the smoke, so good enough here for MIBR to play and regain control of heaven. And off that pick, there's the sequence we're talking about here. An opportunity for MIBR to convert this bonus round to get information on 2 players at least towards this A heaven side. And after that flash, all of C9 pivots towards the screens, waited in, stopped at least for 1 frag, but instantly traded off. And again, Roger seeing that they can't gain the space towards the screen.
To save mental.
C9 falls back for a save, and MIBR,
to save mental.
They convert their bonus to get the 3rd.
So a little variation to not going up ramp. They use the double duelist strategy as per ordered. Dash right into sight and bounce right in as well. With JZZ only losing 1 here, forcing C9 for the saves. MIBR is confident in their strats.
What's going to do I spend on food if I'm home for a whole month? You don't want to know the answer to that question, bro. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Right? Everybody in on a bad strat is better than half the people going in on a good strat. And MIBR is just on board with everyone. And it's really making the difference here on these site hits. Some guns saved. We see Oxy going down to the judge here. Let's see what he can
They still have a few guns here, so let's see.
It's up close and personal in mailroom.
Yeah. Ends up being a very good call for C9 to save to still bring out some firepower within this round.
It was very smart. Switch up a
armor on this one.
Yeah, Jakey low. Might just be hiding in the back, throwing smokes out. They've switched over Whippy now towards A. See if they can defend this, but it looks like MIBR is going to choose the numbers game again and end at the right site as of now. Really great movement across the map that MIBR has been utilizing here. You always get the Viper wall on the right. FRZ's been toying with that the last few rounds.
I go to the gym today? Actually, I
now
did.
They just leave it up to use the gas and play mind games.
They use a time.
Damn, what an entry!
I
could never.
Catching Zeppa off guard within the spawn, but Jake is still out.
Oh, he did too, low key. The swarm?
Enemy dropping down with 2 players. Showstopper out.
Oh no!
It's still a 2 versus 2. Flash to come out. Nice shot by Mazine.
Can't use that yet.
Players are low, but the kill then comes out from
What do you got
Mazine
for
onto
us?
RGL, making it
Changes
harder for
crosshair,
Whippy
I
to try to
think.
win this one.
Spike planted.
Low armor now, low HP. First contact, and notice the second one's the planner. The 3-2-1 again for MIBR.
That's not it.
Double swing out.
Looking like a map 3, chat.
C9
Looking like a map 3 here. I'm not gonna lie.
The aggression of
These motherfuckers looking like a hot ass. Liger arm day.
MIBR says no retakes for you
shoulder.
today, Cloud9. They are having a
Push day.
tough time trying to retake these sites here. MIBR is doing so good at, one, taking the site, finding the kills they need, but also getting into
I gotta
position
find someone
that
who has a
just
membership to
roots them
Equinox.
in, no matter
I'm trying to go to
the
Equinox for the
utility
first time.
that is expected from Cloud9 to try and retakes here. Great positioning. It does not seem like they're getting pushed out of their confidence right now. And again, slowly towards B with FRZ now towards that right side too.
I think going negative on Duelist but creating opportunities is a bad thing.
In the back of
I think you can go negative on Duelist and create a lot of space.
No mid so far.
But
for MIBR.
you also need to get entries every now and then.
They get there. They
Depends
hit
on what your kills are.
clean and clear what they want to do on these situations, and they do it again. Van Silly low buy from C9.
Yeah, and that unloads all of the stinger bullets onto
Oh my
the
god,
kill,
these kills are
but,
happening
the
so
stinger,
fast.
As fast as it's able to get the kill, it's fast that the bullets actually empty within the clip. You have this lower buy that you had for C9, and it just couldn't hold it on that crossfire setup.
Might be going Lotus.
And MIBR is looking very strong on the pulse plan, even with this Trailblazer spotting Zeppa within the back of the site.
A little run around from FRZ here as the trail.
MIBR doesn't want to chase.
Hey guys, I was thinking about this today. Did you realize the names of the different agents each have to do with their abilities? For example, Viper has poison like a snake, Breach can breach walls, and Brimstone wears a hat. Crazy, no one has noticed
Get
this.
an upgrade.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still the round for the Brazilian team.
Operators out too, so MIBR's game where they have been hitting every site. If they feel uncomfortable with that, Vans, now they can go for the opening pick, get something sure off of that, and make it work. So many options here are opening up for MIBR with the lead they're now taking on Split. Their pick too, and I think we see why. Coming in on the attack side, they are relentless with what they're hitting. A few towards A.
C9 losing because Vanity top frag. I remember him saying that.
And again, completely avoiding mid here on the B retake. We see these shots just connecting left and right.
And on this replay that you see the hit from the double duelist moving out from Arzine. Oh,
You're
no.
kidding.
Through the orb? Unlucky, bro. It's over.
Looking to reposition
FF
back
to save
towards
Mental.
Mail as he got spotted first and just tried to go for the lucky timing in.
Wow.
You got it here for Arzine.
Already pushed up ramp too. MIBR playing the audio game, waiting to hear any type of rotation and movement off the kill from Vanity. Just gaining every bit of info to make sure the next move is a successful one. They will go ahead and take Heaven. Everybody in mid's waiting for the confirmation here.
You could do so much right now, and the flash comes out from screen. So this is a call now for MIBR. They have so
These are the
much
best pita chips.
that they could do. Pivot here from vents out towards the A side to explode. They don't really know where the KJ utility is yet, so
They're pretty good.
looking to just push forward within this A site. Now they finally spot the turret within this A site. For them to decide now if they want to fall back or just explode now with the power numbers. KJ and Sky for C9 stuck within the A site.
They
All
wanna
right,
fall
Whippy.
into this utility.
We need
Could
3
be
out of
big.
you.
The shots have to hit though.
Wait, Zeppa, don't go through yet.
Still hidden.
Wait.
30 seconds left.
Now!
Flash for a timing. That's nice for Whippy and Zeppa in the back of the side. Beautiful hold in the end.
Damn.
Oxy with the cavalry
held
for
that
the
bit down.
support in the back. Pain Shells pushing FRZ away. And with 18 seconds left, Spike down
Dave,
within
my
the
boy.
A site. Not much here that Thraw could do. Drop right away, and that's confidence out from C9 as they get the first round and a beautiful hold from the two players on the A
chance?
site.
May seemed a little scary when we saw all of MIBR
No 13-0
taking
today,
free
guys.
space to Heaven, but that was almost a trap there. C9 was not peeking. They weren't giving any more info. And as soon as the waterfall happened, that's when we see Whippy and Zeppa pop out of the woodwork inside sight. Really Nicely done. You can see. It's like, yeah, can't believe they fell for that. Let's do it again. Coming into round 7, still a lot of work to be done here from Cloud9, but they're starting off right with that round. A lot of money MIBR can go through here over the next few rounds. So C9 has to do more than just win. They got to do.
Am I gonna be there live for the Shimmer Awards?
Saving allowed.
I hope so.
Umbot just saw there, Vanity trying to work within the vents.
Yep.
Now we're trying to dog it back just to force JZZ in the 1v1, stuck within vents now. As he goes for the snake bite, Vanity.
Hello.
What the fuck is happening with the
Never turned
comms,
around.
people?
Should have been ready for that, but Oxy is at least within the B site. Showstopper now out, trying to trade it out against
ropes.
Vanity, who got dropped by JZZ just within these vents.
That was a...
Yes, indeed, another Rosa, but Mazine still clean with it with the
He's gonna get
shots.
Sky ults if he plants.
JZZ with the late lurk. A baited shot from Zeppa to look back towards the
Big
mail,
kill.
allowing C9 to regain the advantage within round 7. And Mazine's just trying to play the timing.
Vanity
It's
looks
better
like
for
Ludwig.
C9, both walking back towards the spawn. Mazine sticking the plant, and there's that swing out for Zeppa for the kill.
Fans, 2 rounds now. Vanity has found himself going down first, but Cloud9 are still able to convert off of the 4v5. Not what we saw on Bind.
It is
Finally
Levi.
something different from Vine, indeed, yeah.
Big change there for C9 to be able to crack these rounds. And a big push there by JZZ.
My mic is too
They'll be-
suppressed?
they'll be
Nah,
a
it should be
little bit
good.
more aware that that's going to be happening. We've seen the lurk on A and B.
Am I gonna prepare a
very
speech
back
or
and
not?
forth. Whether or not FRC's taking
If
it
I
or
was to
not,
give a
it's only been
speech-
a few of the rounds of the 7 we've seen, and that time it being JZZ threw everything
Like,
off with the
did I
timing.
do the go Valorant and a mic
Full
drop?
A, full hit. We think we're double duelist into sight.
Or is
here?
that too
Let's see.
cringe?
They're going to go over a lot of util and 4 ultimates from C9.
Whippy's ready for it, though. I mean, look at it. He's already back towards the screens. Even if the satchel braces util, they want to play the lockdown for the retake. Instead, yes, indeed, a double satchel up there. Seekers to come out on the attack. There is that lockdown to prevent the attackers from moving within the A side. Nice pick from JZZ, though.
That's annoying.
As Zeppa falls first. But that timing of the lockdown coming down, it doesn't allow MIBR to move within the site for a plant. But still giving time for C9 to rotate across to refight as MIBR is cutting noise.
Like it's
Hit
lower?
number 2.
Should be good.
MIBR with a second attack.
Oxy
Damn.
gets the timing, tries to get the spray.
Oxy's
but
heating up, bro.
He's there for the kill. That's a spike down towards Hell. Artazine trying to go for the spray transfer. Goes to
Oh, mama.
Also cannot trade it out. Pit comes out instantly for some odd reason.
Another 4v5 conversion. Oh my gosh, Cloud9 heating up right now. They lose a member, they correctly adjust, and they find a way to shut MIBR down, which has not been the story at all.
We
Here,
saw the-
Cloud9's
What the
favor.
fuck? This thing is massive.
We're gonna get one of our final gun rounds here for MIBR. If they can't get this, they're onto a
Ew.
save.
Yeah, this
Right
time-
in the sight.
This time the flash is towards main. Seekers instantly coming out here.
That thing is
for
gross.
Zeppa, as Oxy once again comes in for the support from the top. So it doesn't matter if there's a toxic screen being pushed out from the attacking side. As finally Thra picks it up, turns around within the back of the site, and FRC will get the plant at least for MIBR.
That chocolate expired or some shit.
Satchel
Alright,
on the
hold on.
other end. Nice little neutral coming out. Oxy! Look at the
Oh my god, he's powering up!
power
Go
ace.
Oxy, bro.
Amazing hit there. The Astra utility coming in to just alley-oop the rest of it for the iBuyPower.
That was an ace? Wait, that was an ace.
Mind you, those watching right now screaming at Oxy and those watching at home. I mean, iBuyPower, our new sponsor, a new partner right now for the America's VCT, and what they're doing currently is for every ace, they're actually giving out a PC. That's quite sick. So if you want to get more information, check out their socials at iBuyPower. For a PC, it's going to be given out for every single iBuyPower ace.
Gotta get those aces. Players are gonna start
Yeah.
being like, give it to me now. Give it to me. Let's get another PC out there.
Zeppa
They give it a
almost got
PC
one
every
on
time someone
Bind, and
aces?
Oxy just got one here.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Hopefully they got a lot of money here for iBuyPower to give away these PCs.
It's gonna be an ace-heavy season. 5-4. Again, this mid has not seen a lot of love from either team. Maybe 1 or 2 rounds. This is one of the
5-0 to
biggest ones. We
5-4.
have 3 members of MIBR starting to approach. They haven't really seen how C9 likes to defend this, so this is new for just about everyone.
Viper just
Could be
ulted
a
too?
pop attack
Yeah, I
right
saw
now.
that.
Already, Mazine's moving in, and there's that flash. No information, and already instantly backing out is Vanity. Already a first snake bite on top of that of Mail, just to not allow MIBR to go for this double dive in this control within this B site.
FRZ.
Who said that's my little
peeking,
kitten?
Slowly moving. I think this is the time. Yep.
Who said
Get
that?
some guiding lights out of A. Cloud9. Not quite sure what's happening, but still feel very. You can see they're comfortable in their offensive
Oxy's not missing.
Oxy showing it there with the first one.
Yeah, definitely. You don't need to move right away. And there's that
Wow, nice satchels.
Oh
no, a whiff!
That lands and greets.
The trade.
Advantage back for MIBR as they take control of this B site. At least in terms of the power of numbers, it's a 3 versus 3. Oxy has a showstopper.
He has ult. Here we go. Here we go.
Team shells to clear out the front of the B site. Satchel within
What
the
the
front,
fuck?
right in the face of Artazine.
Special delivery.
Now as he pushes forward to tap on that spike, and both players so far away,
fuck?
and it's going to be difficult here for Mazin to go for the flank.
One's heaven.
Unless RGL can hold it a little bit longer.
They're expecting it.
The swing out. Zeppo's waiting
1v1.
for it. It's a 1-for-1.
One enemy remaining.
Now Mazin stuck on the top. Mind games are coming
knows he's
through.
off.
Just
He knows he's
saw the
off.
reload of Vanity at the pillar. Now a second
Oh
terrorist.
my god!
The defuse and the C9 tie up the game.
The IGL stepping up.
Oh my god, Vanity, how does he win
Last
that?
frag coming through.
That's
5
actually
to
hard as
5
fuck to
now,
win.
as you said, yeah. We are all tied up, and it has seemed like such a battle to get to just this point here on Split. Again,
Wow.
same thing on Bind too. When one of the teams is in control, they
What
are
the fuck?
just
It looks so
in
weird from that
control. There's
POV.
no waffling here that they're doing.
Yeah.
Until the
Damn, he's talking
education,
shit, too.
edification comes through what's happening for one of the players, one of the squads, they call the shots, and it changes again, night and day here. But doesn't look like C9's given up too much of the reins here. 14 frags for Oxy as he starts to pop off again in the second map.
Oh, FRZ's behind
What
the
the
wall.
fuck is Oxy doing?
Down. Couldn't get the kill. Unlucky.
Wait, that reminded me of that Ascent moment. Remember on
Hardest
Ascent?
shots.
See?
Spike is
Even
dropped
pros
for
can
this one
whiff.
as
And
they
you guys
continue to
talk
push
shit to me when
forward.
I whiff.
So MIBR is just feeling out the round here.
A dash forward.
Wait a
Nice
minute.
little flash though, but Vanity turns
Damn.
away on time. Double kill coming
Even
through.
Vanity's getting... Nah, that's fucked up.
Now only 2 players remaining. Oxy chasing it down.
Vanity,
Nice shot at least from
chill!
RGL.
Imagine he
Even the
aced
second
off of
one,
that.
You know it's definitely closing in. Players are coming across there for C9 for the trade no matter what. And they have the money to work with despite going against the eco of MIBR. Just hunt it down. Get those orbs in.
Yeah, I think we saw that. A little bit of money to work with, jumping out, hopping around mid, playing hopscotch. And this from Vanity, scoring together 5 kills in the last 2 rounds with those two. Absolutely awesome stuff coming from him after finding himself going down in the eyes of MIBR in a few rounds there as the first. So now 6 in a row for Cloud9. They're giving a bit of one site, full push on the
Tap
other.
really
Here it
popped
goes
on its
towards
head.
B main. Making quite a bit of noise here too, so it's gonna have to be a reaction from MBR.
And Vanity's holding with an op in the front. Gets
Whoa.
punished right away. He was hoping to at least get just
Big
his
info
one.
here.
There's still
What
an
they-
opportunity
Azure
to go
pinged
for
it.
a
Do they
surprise
know?
attack. C9 walking it towards that flank. The timing is good, at least for MIBR. They have the time to go back through vents, out within the A site. And just before the wall comes up, FRZ gets that pick onto Whippy.
2 from Vents, 1 all the way around. How long will it take, Zeppa?
6 up.
Too long.
Lock it in.
His teammates are falling down now within the vents. Jake Elise trades it off, 30 HP remaining.
Last player standing.
Now, against the world, last round of the half. Zeppa just holding towards the B main, does get the first and second pick.
Nah, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way.
The shot comes in from
Unwinnable,
RC on the top of the
unwinnable.
B site, or the A site rather, but it's planted for them pretty much. So look at him pull
Unwinnable.
that. Just letting Zeppa come towards them as he runs forward. Based on the
Unwinnable, oh my god.
but couldn't
Oh
get
my
the
god,
kill
he had the
in
reads.
FRZ. At the end, MIBR ties up the game as we're going to a clean slate in the second half.
All right, I like to end it that way. I said we didn't get a back and forth, but that is definitely a way to end it. Down to the wire, and we're pushing each other here. 6-6 on this as Cloud9 found a way to stop MIBR's attack there. That death ball they were using and bring us deep.
At least right now, when you had the interview with Bazooka saying there was a lot of mistakes going through, it
Yeah.
looks clean right now. So let's toss it to the desk at least to see if they agree to what Bazooka was saying.
Thank you so much for that, Matt Silly and Rivington. So C9 able to win, what was that? 5 straight, I believe. Yeah, they were able to take 5 straight.
Damn.
MIBR got 5 straight, and we end up at 6-6.
For a miracle 6 even split.
Here's the interesting thing, though. It looked like it was all MIBR, but then C9, they found that magic sauce.
Good clap back from C9.
So look, MIBR, they're playing
got some
double
heart
duelists.
still.
What does double duelists do? They go quick into sight, they wrap you around from both
Imagine
sides.
if he clutched that, he
Very frustrating.
could've.
But C9 were able to
He actually
turn it
could've.
around by not playing on site and waiting to die. Instead, they fought through the smokes. They played off site, out in screens. They're flashing through, fighting the duelists after they fall onto site and go into elbow. And then here it's the same exact idea. Enemy team is on site. They're already in motion. All the utilities have been used. And now C9 popping out of heaven to pick up some easy kills.
And once C9 figured that out, I think another thing they were doing super well was being really proactive.
Oxy's
on
going
these
crazy.
The amount of rounds where Oxy was pushing through A main, wrapping around and setting them up for these really successful retakes.
Yeah.
It was great adaptation out of C9, but it's still only 6-6. And while double duelists, you always think of these double dive setups. I think it also can be pretty strong on defense, having that raise help you out with controlling mid. Once you get a jet up on that.
MIBR here
Poppy
on this
playtime.
Interesting.
Comes out late. Aussie gets the first blood.
Yeah. Whippy playing cross map here. So calls for the wall will happen. A lot of communication needs to be happening. Now they can weave in and out of this wall if they want and make sure heaven is there. As space is free to take. A little bit tougher now, not double duelists. They have to go in together.
It's well done. The pain
Oxy's
shell
dead.
still
Round's
to
over.
split the attack from C9 and
Wait, look at
isolates
this
Oxy
lurk.
running in alone. So it'll get that kill here for MIBR. That was a frenzy kill from JZZ. And as
How
you
far
heard
does
the
he
turret
go?
Earlier on from
Just
C9,
chill right here, chill
that's
right here.
clearance from MIBR that was pushing down,
Yeah,
and
he's
they
going
know the
deeper.
B site's open. Vanity the whole time's been lurking there, so they just book it within this B site for a free play.
So big for Vanity's
Wow, he's actually
positioning.
Heaven,
He can
heaven.
also hear anybody coming
Are they
through
not
that
aware of alert
rotations through
though?
upper,
I can't believe no
mailroom.
one's here yet.
Yeah. Really smart stuff. I
They
think
should be
it's
aware of
what
alert.
we expect to see from Brains on this squad. And Vanity is going to find
Uh-oh.
the first one. The jig is up.
Nicely
30
done.
seconds
Heard
Oh,
the
that's
footsteps
tough.
of Vanity running across.
planted.
I didn't love it,
Finalise comes down now for C9.
but nice try.
The Heaven now back in control
Wow,
for
he's already here.
MIBR and especially FRZ with the flank watch. So there's no good post-plant positions for C9 currently.
What is
on
this
2
spot?
versus 4. They have to come up huge with these ghosts. Both Jake and Whippy. Double swing
Holy
down the
shit,
fight
bro,
towards the B lane,
sandwiched.
Wrapping across. There's a wrap around towards the back, but
Yo, he's
instantly
running circles
RGL
around
and
the site. Nice
GZZ
try.
win their individual duels. And MIBR, they get the pistol in the second half.
Started them off strong on the last one, MIBR. See what kind of buys they get. We did have a Vandal again coming from Mazin last time. That was under the...
We're gonna see the bracket? I think we got a command for that.
Frags, though, that were the result of that pistol round.
Exclamation mark
Looks
bracket.
like we will have Outlaw coming
there
in
you go.
for Arzine, Guardian for Azine, so they do actually go for a bit.
Should have held
bigger
Heaven.
on those
Yeah,
guns.
it's tough.
2 Bulldogs and then that Spectre for FRZ for Util. All right. Looks like they want to bring these over towards B and fight these angles.
They're forcing
So
it.
good. We have
They're
the
forcing
Outlaw
it.
coming out too, and we talk about the damage you could do against this half buy. C9's about to run into it.
Straight up B-pop.
Just on the back, he's actually going to be up top.
What does he have, an outlaw?
One shot, not activated just yet. He can fall behind and then get out.
Oh,
This is a
my
first.
God.
Actually, he did connect onto Oxy. He's down to 10 HP. RGL is able to help him out from hell. Recall
Guys,
Soul
take
gets
back.
his second kill. That's good enough here to get his second to allow now MIBR to have potentially an easier retake.
Wait, what? Did he run through?
Zeppa has something to say. Pushing out towards the spawn. The
Oh my
headshot
God.
kill onto
Oh my
Artisan.
God.
This time picking up the Guardian.
No.
GZZ wins that fight.
He's about to go
And the
crazy. I
force
felt
buy
that.
attempt from C9 gets the 9.
The damage, okay, Artisan huge. The damage done by the Outlaw, it kind of made, obviously, a second guessing happening is we saw Cloud9 going into the site. You either want to
What's
peek or you
NGL?
don't, but with low health,
We don't use NGL
it's a
anymore. The new
full
term is
commit, so
ICL.
C9 starts to drop a few
the
players.
new
They don't
lingo.
have the utility they
If you don't know, now you
to get
know.
Further. And MIBR
Zeppa got
just
the best stinger in the world, don't
collapsed
at me.
onto the site. It all comes from that Outlaw. The first
probably
few
killed him with a stinger
shots, they
there.
whittled down Cloud9 to make that strategy feel just a little weird. Bazooka.
2 hands is crazy.
That's the cheer. Bazooka very happy with the situation, the start of this one. Another bonus.
It's also
Another
my favorite
B-pop.
dance move on the dance.
Half by.
Oh, okay, okay. Could be another bonus grabbed up here by
Oh, he got him blind.
MIBR.
He was blinded to get that shot, swings in across, Oxy gets the
Spike
kill,
down
but not
B.
until FRZ's on the
support.
support on the top of the B balcony, and every other player behind Oxy was also getting dropped. Now Vanity and Zeppa, another attempt to go for a half buy. Nice shot from Vanity at least. Nigel that could frag. We like that here for C9 fans. But the spike's down. It's going to be difficult here for the last two players to come back and fight to pick it up.
Make sure they don't get shot in the back for now. So much lurking could be happening. Oh. Thinking about time.
God. And there's that time.
Caught with his pants down.
Stuck with the orb within
Zeppa,
his
give me
hands,
one.
gets picked off instantly,
Actually,
rather.
Zeppa, you're not gonna kill anyone here. Watch.
As now Zeppa
I
is
guarantee you he
trying to
doesn't kill
find
anyone.
Some sort of timing across.
Oh, he picked up a
That's the
bulldog.
sound. They hear that. So looking to clean this one up. MIBR is collapsing on these strategies so quick, and we see the trades just from FRZ that came from heaven for the people in
Bro,
sight.
pick a gun.
They seem to be on each other's shoulders with these fights. And there's a kill for FRZ to come through.
Oh shit.
The money's not looking too good here for C9. 2,900 on top of that, I believe.
Oh,
No
shit.
bonus going through, so it should be light buys. Few fulls coming through. Not too bad for C9 here as we watch this replay once again.
Such a sick shot. I mean, he just went for the timing down, fully blinded, and that's the thing. Like the times that C9 are going for these force buy, they're like, okay, he's only got 2 bullets in his outlaw. We might be able to overpower that with numbers and the force buy that we have. But as you're diving instantly into the straight line of sight that you currently have there for
Wait, what?
RZ,
They're doing a B-pop
just get the
again?
pick right
They have
away,
one
get picked
strat.
off right away,
It's a
and
one-strat
their
team.
economy is
They'll
good enough
never
at least
expect
to
a
go for
B-pop
buy
5
with these
times in a
half
row.
buys on the last two that you've gone for C9, but they have to find a way to really push RZ
Nice,
out of
nice,
this position.
nice. I see it now, nice.
Face front against
This might be one of them. They do the same guiding light towards
Ooh.
B, then go towards
Damn,
mid. So
son.
they flex on the conditioning.
Yeah, I used to use that
they've been
crosshair.
going B every round. B. This time with the guiding light, they make sure they peek mid to see if there's any quick rotation. Cloud9 working a bit off of the precedence they've been setting here. That's just the one frag. It's been in sight when they're having trouble.
Oh
Vanity's
wow,
able to
what is
find these
that?
lurks,
Did
though,
he make
and
a
it's
step
helping.
or?
knows that there's a push down towards the middle. So at least now the Seekers comes out on the attack, allowing for us to really get within this B site for C9. And the spray that went through behind the Seeker, another player from MIBR fell.
Spike planted.
Nice push. Keep going through Oxy, looking for the
Last player
aggression.
standing.
Easy kill on
Sheesh.
Arzine there. And the lurk around from Mazine here.
What's up, Prius? The fuck you doing here? Shouldn't you be observing?
Alarm bot just waiting here towards the back, unless we're just trying to do that econ damage, keeping that econ quite low for C9 because of all of these force spies that we have. I mean, I think this is actually a pretty good gamble here for MIBR. You move within the next round where you could still afford a pretty decent buy,
Absolutely.
and then C9 would probably be stuck with a much lower buy if all these 4 players fell and died, but great job by Oxy to get that pick towards the spawn. And as he keeps pushing towards the area of the defender spawn, they know it's open. All 4 of them move together, and they all stay alive.
Wait, well, I just
wonder
realized the
if
Prius
it's
emo. What the
just
fuck is
gonna
that?
be B at this point, unless they try to take heaven and then go.
You're doing the
towards
first
B. It
series?
feels like
Nice.
Oxy, with the first round they go towards.
I need
A as we
motivation to
watch
continue my
replay.
tremolo. Can you
Ken
yell at me to
does
give me
ban, comes
inspiration?
through sewers to
Listen
try
to
and
me,
get
bro.
one. But back to the first round,
You
we
have one
saw
life.
C9 go towards A.
You should
Oxy,
make the
as you
most
said,
of it.
got
Stay on that
separated.
treadmill
Done.
until your
You don't
legs fall
have the
off.
double duelist to dive in. So what's going to be easier? Almost like you're diving into C on Lotus, you go to split B. You try to get to that back
Health is
corner.
wealth.
You get the one person in that can cause
Now keep
chaos
walking, buddy.
and get everybody else to dip into the site and, like you said, flex right down that close alleyway. So many rounds towards B here. I don't know if C9 has another option.
Okay, let's see this gun
See what
round.
they do on this. Again,
Hop
the
on
flash
Arzine.
towards B, look towards mid, and this time they'll start to take that.
This is gonna cycle these smokes
I mean,
mid,
they're
right?
finding a lot of success too. This default that they currently have, the pressure that they're adding towards the B side, the Vanity 1v1 that he won against that push towards that A side. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Currently is C9's strategy.
You're going through the
Pressuring
smoke.
back towards the middle, a little bit of a variation though, as they want to fight for control up towards male. The flash to swing out, that spots FRZ, who falls back and uses utility.
1 minute.
Push them
They got
away.
mid control, not bad.
Important
Oh, big
fight
kill.
coming up here towards the A main. Artisan waiting
Oh,
in as Vanity
jiggled
goes
right
for the
into
jiggle
him.
peek. Gets picked off, and JZZ even gets to lurk within this B site. So the last players
Oh
looking
no.
to pinch back within A.
Oh,
Mazin
imagine.
was
Imagine
waiting
he
off
snapped on
angle
him.
against Oxy.
Reading the movement really well here, MIBR is. Keeping themselves in safe positions with these peaks. You can see two moving through mailroom. They're just kind of slowly gaining control over the entirety of the map here. Is now Jake and
30 seconds
Zeppa.
left.
Uh-oh,
Looks like they're gonna be
10
saving
to
these guns once again. We talked
7.
about that econ. It's going down
They
a
might be
little
doing
bit
the funny
every round here,
thing.
and MIBR continues to go up. Artazine with the Blade Storm. The operator still in hand now. They can keep one site basically on lockdown. Artazine has not been missing those shots.
All right, I know at
round
least one person in the
really
chat is
able to
eating
put
right
that
now.
one
Can you
in
post what you're
MIBR's
eating?
favor. They're right behind each other on everything. Even if
Just
Artazine
post what you're
misses,
eating.
you can expect to see the refrag from somebody else. So this one will dwindle out.
Serious answers only.
In the hand of C9 too, trying to figure out where the op is going to be.
Wait, there's one guy
positioned,
clapping
because if you are
for.
gonna give an
There's one guy
indication from
clapping in
round
the
number
crowd
two
for
that an alpha is
MIBR.
gonna come out, you know the op's going to come out ASAP
Yeah.
for Artazine. And as it was posted quite numerous times towards this B site, switched over towards the A main and got that pick onto Vanity. Again, they have to find utility and try to
Wait,
flush him
energy
out first
waffle.
and see how they want to attack that.
What the fuck is this?
Looking at the way that
Cheetos.
MIBR is played, and
Popcorn.
maybe be hard for C9 to have identified it yet because they have been going B.
Love corn.
But that heaven is open. I feel like C9 needs to get into position just in general that causes MIBR to want to move around, to want to find out more and make that error.
All right, I'm gonna
so
try
maybe
these
even
out.
holding
Wait,
heaven for an
everyone's posting
extended period
shit.
of time, getting up into mid
this.
where we haven't really seen either of these teams play from their attack side and waiting for that error move. 'Cause
Oh my
right now,
God,
the
you guys
site
are eating
takes just
good.
seem to be they're
All right.
too secure on the hold for MIBR.
We love
And
corn.
Cloud9 is still questioning on how they can get in a timeout here. Maybe that answer on how they can figure out what is what is the way to refrag better than MIBR being able to trade with these death balls they somehow always have in the right spot.
Yeah.
I read the answers.
I mean,
I saw him late,
Oxy's
but you guys are
dropping
eating good.
casual 20 now in the second match.
Has
So
definitely been there.
pretty decent for a debut.
Absolutely cooking.
And also a showstopper ready. So this would be quite good now. Off this timeout rather, to see if they want to go for some sort of these B
Not
or
bad. I
A
gotta
side
show though.
heavy
Yeah.
control. And it starts off with at least mid control for C9, so the indication might be there. The communication again from MIBR. We're still going to try to play the long range op here from Artazine from the elbow
Absolutely.
within this A site.
Okay.
A lot of noise mid to start. A lot of noise mid to start. This is just a ruckus right now.
Rezo,
When they're walking out.
show me something.
I didn't expect to see too much of it, but yeah, commitment here.
Chill,
But
chill,
also
chill.
wouldn't spot
Don't
behind
go, don't go,
GZZ.
please.
Huge here for GZZ. A flash, now a double swing. Oh man, Oxy just got denied right away, but at least Zeppa
All right,
and
all
Whippy are
things
just
considered-
behind for these trades. The smoke's about to dissipate. It catches one off guard, and Mazin wins that fight. No trade coming out
Fuck.
from Jake.
I was gonna say that wasn't as bad as you would expected, but
Meanwhile, Vanity was looking for a push towards that B main. There's nobody there, and that's gonna slow down the pace with the disadvantage now for C9.
So we get our first round.
it really
mid,
that bad,
and
Sogu?
Just about everybody is there for the moment. Amazing stuff. Still a 2v3 as the lurk down mid for MIBR to suss out who might still be ready to fight. And that's going to be Artazine bringing out the Blade Storm. Actually held it for the round until they wanted to secure it
2v3.
with
Let's
great
see.
force. So they're going to know the B hit's probably coming
50
in.
HP on Mazin.
The plant. Now they move in.
30 seconds left.
Double
Same
flank.
The double flank coming out from long. Poison orb.
What?
Out here from
Back.
Vanity, down at 1 HP. Up to Jake to try to find the timing.
Last player
Snake
standing.
bite to take down, at least slow down the attack, and just couldn't work. They're trying to fight back towards that B main, but everybody was just posted and ready for MIBR, and they're looking good to potentially
That is not
push
good
this to a
news.
third map.
It seems like they have the answer.
That is not good
It
news.
looks like they have the answer. It doesn't seem. We're watching it right now. The strats have changed for C9 a bit on each one. The way they're hitting B, a few of the flexes towards A, now a full hit towards mid. And MIBR is absorbing these like they understand the strats coming. They've had the numbers game 3 at a site when less numbers of Cloud9 are hitting. And Mazin as well. Just the shots we see every time the POV goes across him. The Sky is picking up the kills that he needs to.
It definitely didn't look like it was an easy shot to make.
Considering MIBR could have won map 1,
and it just
this is worrying.
clotheslines Oxy, rocking it up towards the air
Yeah.
to get what? A Rose ult.
Again, the
gonna
races are
challenge
getting
us,
shut
right?
down today. It's not a good day to be a race. Seems like each time.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't feel so bad about my results anymore.
MIBR
These motherfuckers can't hit it either.
Away from bringing us to Lotus. A good line of scrimmage. A very push-forward line of scrimmage here for MIBR.
Timing on this, dash activating.
Oh, no!
At least updrafts away.
We've been
That's
there.
safe for now, exactly. Actually, that's why I don't play duelists.
Yep, exactly.
Is this still back in there? Yeah, mostly.
You can see how much they just want
I would say 80%.
Artson now looking for another shot. Ultimate towards mid. They're going to leave that down. Oh, no, they keep it up. Just a deterrent, rotating through that, making sure there's no flank. And again, C9 want B. They don't have Oxy to get in, though. Who's first? That's the question.
You have no choice. There's no control towards middle. There's no information towards the A side, so you're just trying to
Good trade.
get the numbers right within the B site. Spike is down. Nice shot by Whippy.
I don't believe, I'm not gonna lie.
Chance to get this round. He's going for a fake tap, giving a lot of time here for GZ.
This map is donezo. This map is donezo.
With Mazine from the top of B heaven.
30 seconds.
Showstopper, they just want to
It's a Rosa, but it's
Gets
donezo.
off the spike. Paint shell's coming down. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Everything's
Okay, never mind.
Ain't gonna miss that one when you're pinned like that. MIBR at match point.
Match point.
Taking control of these last few rounds. 3 in a row.
Arena sold out tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be
I
hype
see
as
one
fuck.
round on time, defuse, and then just all-out frag. They're advancing. It's just getting stronger. And see, look at there's a trade right after that. See the frag to a frag, and then another one. Somebody's up on rafters getting the kill. And again, if that looked like it would not have gone MIBR's way, you still had, I believe, Mozzie in there up on top. Always seems to be an answer here. And I think that's why we are seeing MIBR.
Wait, can you guys hear the one guy cheering? I love it.
It is their pick. Looks like they're feeling comfortable on it for a reason.
Trying to go for the pressure towards the A site. Nice delay coming out from FRZ. So cycling from the wall back to a snake bite, not allowing C9 to really
Shoot
gain
now.
control of A.
What? You heard me!
Way! No way!
Artazine is on something different today with these top shot through smokes that he's getting. Fully blinded too. This man's
That's
on
fucked.
point. Jiggle out from Vanity. 3 players rotating back from the A site, back up towards middle. Lockdown available for Whippy for a hit as well. But it's a cosmic divide to start things off. Nice shot here from Vanity with the utility being thrown as the Viper. JCC holding down towards the hell, but finally gets stopped. Not until it's a 2 versus 1 with the spike down in the open. Big flank coming out towards B main. Vanity's just looking to pick it up. Pit available. Wall comes down.
Welcome to my
And now they know exactly that he's down towards the double.
Imagine
wall.
another smoke kill.
Shot out from Artazine,
Flank.
but this time will not connect. Trying to walk back out. Nice shot there onto Mazine. Artazine, it's going to be difficult for him now.
They have a
to try to
shorty?
retake the site.
Oh
with
my
a knock.
god, oh my god.
No dash, moves forward, and spots him right there. 4-1 round for Vanity to get the Red Bull clutch and keep C9 in the game.
Vanity's multi-kill rounds are
A chance?
incredible right now, especially when it is imperative, right? Not a half-2 round, or not just a maybe round, it's a half-2 round, and Vanity continues to step up in these situations that he's put in here with the 4K. And there still should be quite a bit of money here. That operator gonna go back in the
Did he
hands
spill
of
something?
Artazine. But C9, a little bit of life breathed into that one with the Red Bull clutch.
What's the money like?
Now we switch to A, Van Silly. We switch to
They
A.
gotta go by
Very
still.
unlike C9 in the past.
Still hard
7, 8 rounds. Let's see what they can do with it. They're gonna be 2 on
Offer's
Durant,
about to
though.
be
MIBR
careful.
is ready to fight this.
This orb is actually giving an advantage for Artazine to
Side's
reposition
clear.
himself on the other side. Now as the orb comes down, gets the nice headshot there onto Oxy, the up.
Wow.
Dole out GCZ to push forward. Stuck with a nade in his hands. Shaky moves forward to get the pick with the Guardian. And a flash to push the players back on the defense for MIBR. But the advantage still for the defensive side. Seekers coming out to get the information on all 3. So Whippy has to make a move
That's
now
tough,
within the B
bro.
side. It starts with a lockdown. And to break the Seekers, and the other 2 are still down towards the A side, so
Yep.
you're keeping players from MIBR within A. So the Seeker is actually giving false information.
They dip out.
Not even
Smokes
getting in
are
the
all set up,
site.
Enough stars to cover the site. A quick gravity well denies the instant hit, giving rotation time now to MIBR.
Very well done.
What a
for
perfect
RGL.
timing
Flash
almost.
within the
Oh wait, there's a
too.
smoke there.
And
What
there's
is that
first
smoke?
Contact, but it's a trade. Still a player advantage. Seekers out on the attack.
Interesting smoke.
All three pairs now spotted towards the B heaven, allowing Zeppa to cross over to go for
30
a safe
seconds
flank.
Oh.
Jake has to try to make a play. Now pushing towards
They're
the
aware?
spawn. So Zeppa,
Astra's aware as
try
fuck.
to jiggle, stay alive, fight towards the balcony.
Astras.
Jake about to get swung here by RGL, and he
go.
wins it.
The double step.
Mazine dropped down towards the hell.
They're doubled up here now.
Support coming back as Jake is playing towards the spawn. There's that first pick
Nah,
for
Zeppa needed
Mazine.
one, bro.
Jake on a 2 versus 1.
You know he's there too.
The
It's
shot's
fucked.
now
There's an off.
positioning
It's
Artazine
fucked.
with the off. Misses it as that pick comes in for Jake. Reload, tap on a spike. The jiggle away. Stays alive for a bit as Mazine has to go in to try to bring it to halfway. And he'll
Sticking
do
it,
so.
bro.
He's not gonna get
Jake
off
is
it.
just
He's
winning
not-
it.
Oh, he
Now
gets
he
off.
does get off it here as Jake is walking back out. There's a tap. Mazine with the off angle. Wins that 1v1.
It's such a hard clutch, so I'm not gonna lie. It's such a hard clutch.
Going to Lotus in again, Mazine in a situation where he is pitted in the 1v1, the 2v1. Whatever it needs to be comes up huge.
It's a hard clutch to win. I'm not gonna lie. Nice try. Nice try.
Firing on all cylinders here, able to take map 2, a map again. They were very much in the driver's seat,
Damn.
and this time come away with a victory, and it just makes me wonder